people are saying we're losing a generation. And at some point, if this doesn't stop, we will lose a significant part of a generation of people.
I'll make it on my own. You think I need ya? I've come a long, long way.
Tell me exactly what happened.
You're overdosing on heroin right now.
Is she breathing normally?
No, not normally.
Okay, and you said she took heroin?
Yes, sir. They're doing CPR on her right now.
Okay, so listen, can you get the phone in there with her?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Keep going.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're here. Thank you, sir.
All right.
I didn't think it was that bad. You know, you kind of hear stories and you kind of have a picture of, you know, what your normal what a heroin addict looks like to you. But then you get out there and you realize that it's not what you thought.
This guy slumped over out here in his truck. He got syringes on the passenger side of it.
Is he breathing, do you know?
No, sir, I do not know.
It's a problem we often only hear about. But for first responders, it's an epidemic they witness firsthand every single day.
You try not to have any expectations because you never really know what you're going to run into.
According to Metropolitan Emergency Medical Services in Little Rock, the number of overdose calls in which Narcan was administered has more than tripled in the past 4 years.
But heroin seems to be the primary opiate for the overdose. We get pills every once in a while and stuff like that, but usually those are a lot less common.
Some of those calls, repeat victims, a deadly cycle of addiction.
You try to have a come to Jesus moment with them, and sometimes you're hoping they're responsive and they're hearing you because they were just circling the bucket and you brought them back to life, and it might be an opportune time to, but no, you'll be back.
It's just astounding numbers, but it's also astounding at the number of lives that we lose every single year. And we lose lives not just in terms of because they have passed away, they have overdosed, but also in terms of they are no longer able to function in society, that they have absolutely crippled by their own addictions.
Just to our east, drug overdose deaths have hit an all-time high. Here in Tennessee, the state has seen a significant increase in the number of drug overdose deaths, largely due to the growing use of dangerous synthetic opioids, drugs that are already making their way into Arkansas. Our team traveled to Nashville, Tennessee to meet with Stan Jones, special agent for the DEA. In his 31 years of law enforcement, he says this opioid epidemic is unlike anything he has ever seen.
We're seeing, teenagers and middle school age of young people who are not only becoming addicted, but who are dying.
Jones says the DEA is seeing an increase in dangerous synthetic opioids like fentanyl being shipped into the U.S. from Mexico and China in mass quantities.
Between a 2 and a 3 milligram difference can be the difference between getting high and overdosing and dying.
Fentanyl on the streets is a major concern, but Jones says this epidemic started largely due to overprescribing by pain clinics.
We've gone to this trend of trying to satisfy patients and eliminate pain, and I think unfortunately we have a pendulum of where it's often turned into overprescribing or excessive prescribing.
This is why we have seen this increase in epidemic, is because the sheer volume prescriptions available, the accessibility for young people, for those with addictions to acquire them.
Is he breathing, do you know?
These addictions resulting in scenes like this one.
No, sir, I do not know. We just looked in there for the truck and sitting out there for 2 hours.
This time, a life saved, a second chance to make a difference.
You're giving someone another chance. It's what they do with that chance is their responsibility.